Bukowski. It's selected works from 1955 to 1973. This poem is called Number 6. I'll settle for the 6 horse on a rainy afternoon, a paper cup of coffee in my hand, a little way to go, the wind twirling out, small wrens from the upper grass stand roof, the jocks coming out for a middle race, silent, and the easy rain making everything at once, almost alike. The horses at peace with each other before the drunken war, and I am under the grandstand feeling for cigarettes, settling for coffee. Then the horses walk by, taking their little men away. It is funereal and graceful and glad, like the opening of flowers. This poem is called Like a Violet in the Snow. In the earliest possible day, in the blue-headed noon, I will telegraph you a bony hand decorated with shark skin, a large boy with yellow teeth, and an epileptic father will bring it to your door. Smile and accept. It is better than the alternative. This one is called The Girls. I have been looking at the same lampshade for 5 years, and it has gathered a bachelor's dust, and the girls who enter here are too busy to clean it. But I don't mind. I have been too busy to notice until now that the light shines badly through 5 years' worth. This poem is called I Met a Genius. I met a genius on the train today, about 6 years old. He sat beside me, and as the train ran down along the coast, we ocean. And then he looked at me and said, "It's not pretty." It was the first time I'd realized that. I have to disagree. I think the ocean is very pretty. This one is called "To the Whore Who Took My Poems." Some say we should keep personal remorse from the poem, stay abstract, and there is some reason in this. But Jesus, 12 poems gone, and I don't keep carbons, and you have my paintings too, my best ones. It's stifling. Are you trying to crush me out like the rest of them? Why didn't you take my money? They usually do. From the sleeping drunken pants sick in the corner. But next time, take my left arm or a 50, but not my poems. I'm not Shakespeare, but sometime, simply, there won't be any more, abstract or otherwise. There'll always be money and whores and drunkards, down to the last poem. But as God said, crossing his legs, I see where I have made plenty of poets, but not so very much poetry. This book is called The Glance, Songs of Soul Meeting. It's by Rumi, translated by Coleman Banks. This one is called Green from Inside. The moon comes to visit as a guest of the night. Rose sits down by thorn. Someone washing clothes asks the sun's forgiveness. Compass leg circles the point. Muhammad arrives here, a stranger. Spring to this dry tree. Allah smiles at his cross. The pomegranate flowers. Everyone talks about greenery, not with words, but quietly, as green itself talks from inside, as we begin to live our love. This poem is called What I See in Your Eyes. Out of myself, but wanting to go beyond that, wanting what I see in your eyes. Not power, but to kiss the ground with the dawn breeze for company. Wearing white pilgrim cloth, I have a certain knowing. Now, I want sight. This one is called Undressing. Learn the alchemy true human beings know. The moment you accept what troubles you've been given, the door will open. Silkworms. The hurt you embrace becomes joy. Call it to your arms where it can change. A silkworm eating leaves makes a cocoon. Each of us weaves a chamber of leaves and sticks. Silkworms begin to truly exist as they disappear inside that room. Without legs, we fly. When I stop speaking, this poem will close and open its silent wings. Ooh, I liked that. There's a quote on the back of the book by Rumi. It says, "What is the heart? If it is not human, and it is not imaginary, I call it you." This one is called A Voice Through the Door. Sometimes you hear a voice through the door calling you, as a fish out of water hears the waves, or a hunting falcon hears the drums come back. This turning towards what you deeply love saves you. Children fill their shirts with rocks and carry them around. We're not children anymore. Read the book of your life which has been given to you. A voice comes to your soul saying, lift your foot, cross over, move into the emptiness of question and answer and question. Tree. This is the day and the year of the rose. The whole garden is opening with laughter, iris whispering to cypress. The rose is the joy of meeting someone. The rose is a world imagination cannot imagine. A messenger from the orchard where the soul lives, a small seed that points to a great rose tree. Hold its hand and walk like a child. A rose is what grows from the work the prophets do. Full moon, new moon, accept the invitation spring extends. 4 birds flying towards a master. A rose is all these, and the silence that closes and sits in the shade, a bud. This one is called Autumn Rose Elegy. You've gone to the secret world. Which way is it? You broke the cage and flew. You heard the drum that calls you home. You left this humiliating shelf, this disorienting desert, where we are given wrong directions. What use now a crown? You've become the sun. No need for a belt. You've slipped out of your waist. I have heard that near the end you were eyes looking at the soul. No You are the rain soaking everywhere from cloud to ground. No bother of talking. Flowing silence and sweet sleep beside the friend. This poem is called Ashes Wanderers. In this battle, we do not hold a shield in front of us. When we turn in Sama, we do not hear the flute or the tambourine. Underneath these feet, we become Nazar, the guide's glance, ashes, wanderers, as the moon diminishes every day and then it's gone, to come back changed. Send for the planet Venus to play here. Flute, drum, and strings are not enough. No. Who but these musicians could stand the heat that melts the sun? This poem is called Drowsy, which is hopefully what this video is making you feel. Drowsy, awake to everything, out of myself, inside you, the work of your wine vat where the grapes are invisible. All one sees is stained feet tromping about, making a juice different from ordinary grapes. This wine gives no hangover, but don't condemn yourself for living in leftover stupor. Someone built and set the hangover trap you find yourself in. It's the bottom of Joseph's pit, where he becomes medicine, a clean tent, a field of